Hello, everybody. Welcome to Top Football Club. My name is Chris Rodriguez, and we have some breaking news.
Top Football Club breaking news.
We have some sad news, and it is that Thibaut Courtois has suffered a serious ACL injury and for Real Madrid. So he's going to be out for the entire season, 2023-24 season. And right now, he is undoubtedly one of Real Madrid's most important players, and he has been the undisputed starting goalkeeper since he joined from Chelsea. And so this is really, really unfortunate. We're not even going to play the intro because this is serious. Now, right here, we're going to try to make a 5-minute video in who can replace Thibaut Courtois. Now, of course, we are sad, but Real Madrid fans, they have to move on because it is the biggest club in the world to some people, and then they're going to have to compete against Champions League, La Liga, Copa del Rey. They're going to have to get this, get it done regardless if Courtois is there or not. They're going to have to move on. So who can they get? Now, Lunin is likely to start against Athletic Club on Saturday when La Liga starts, but another goalkeeper should be between the sticks for the following weekend, and Real Madrid have drawn up five-man shortlist to be their new number one. And some of these names you're going to be surprised by, but we have to inform you of what's going on, of course. Now, this comes also from One Football and also from resources near Real Madrid. David De Gea is one of the players that is looking like could be replacing Thibaut Courtois. Now, he has emerged as the early favorite to succeed Thibaut Courtois for the next season. The former Atletico Madrid stopper is currently without a club after failing to sign a new contract at Manchester United, and talks have already been held with him, according to reports. Now, he could be the easiest choice simply because he doesn't have a contract and is basically for a year. He's still a goalkeeper that can get, something done. And a lot of people don't like him because he might be insecure. He might be not the goalkeeper that everybody wants to give him, give him a short pass or just play around with the ball around the goal. But at this point, he might be one of the options. Now, Yassine Bono, as he's known, also a River Plate fan, and he is reported to be Carlo Ancelotti's preferred choice to replace Courtois. Now, the Moroccan international, who has had an excellent year in 2022-23 campaign with the club and country, is expected to leave Sevilla, and he is not considered to be first choice under Jose Luis Mendilibar. So it could be a really goalkeeper. I consider him a really, really good goalkeeper in Europe right now at this point. So really, and if Carlo Ancelotti wants him, more than likely he'll be number one. Now, also Kepa Ariza Balaga, former Athletic Club keeper. Kepa is expected to be available at Chelsea following the signing of fellow Spaniard Robert Sanchez from Brighton, and he could be an option for Real Madrid. Although, like De Gea, there are question marks over his ability to play with the ball, especially since funds would be required for a deal to be agreed as well. And this one seems to be like a non-starter type goalkeeper. So, and it could happen for a year, but I don't know if this is a good option. Now, the other one is Georgi Mamardashvili, and he has been a fine player for Valencia since he took over as number one. And there is little doubt that he will go on to bigger and better things, of course, than Valencia. Now, Real Madrid could be that one team, although a move for both parties would be really unwise because the Georgian international is only 22 years old, and the goal for Real Madrid is a really heavy goal. And what it means is it's an expression, and what it means is that not anybody can just be a young goalkeeper starting for Real Madrid. Now, Casillas was one of them, and he turned out to be one of the greatest. So we'll see what happens. Now, the last but not least is Dominik Livakovic, and he's proven himself also to be an excellent goalkeeper over the last few days. And a move to the top five leagues seems inevitable. So Real Madrid would be certainly a huge step up for the player that he's currently at Dinamo Zagreb. And although it is unlikely because that he would be happy to be a backup to Courtois, somebody has to be a starter for right now. And those are the things that you have to have in consideration. Do they want to be the backup once the Courtois comes back? Because they're going to have to be. And at this point, I would go. I don't think Bono would like to be a backup, and I think he's going to have that in his mind. Although the goalkeeping position is an unfair position, and once you lose it for injury or whatnot, if they perform well, if your replacement performs well, then you really might be out of a spot. So that's the thing with Bono. But the one that makes sense the most is David De Gea, because they simply don't pay anything up front. He is a veteran, meaning that I don't think he'll have an issue going back to the back of the lineup once Courtois comes back. And he is a goalkeeper with name that, he's done his thing in Europe. So we'll see what happens. What do you think? Who should be the replacement for Thibaut Courtois? Of course, hopefully he returns as soon as possible, but it won't be this season at all. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Chris Rodriguez, topfootballclub.com. Don't forget all your news right there, live streams and everything else. So thank you. We'll see you next time.